Shanti here, and in today's video we are going to talk about K-pop idols who netizens think have the worst personalities. So earlier this week when I was binge watching 24365, I got a fan-made Blackpink introduction video recommended to me. Now I am not a new Blink, but out of curiosity I decided to check it out. After that I watched introduction videos of BTS, Twice, Red Velvet, and many other K-pop groups. To my absolute horror, these videos were filled with out-of-context memes, outdated information, and stereotypes. Keep in mind that a lot of new fans get their information from these videos. I find it extremely problematic that these videos portray K-pop idols as one-dimensional fictional characters instead of real people with different sides to their personalities. I am so tired of people cherry-picking idol personalities and presenting it like facts. This one is really strange to me. One of the million reasons why I love Irene so much is because of her warm and caring personality. She is sweet like ice cream cake. Get it? It makes me so sad when I see fans calling her scary, indifferent, and cold. Irene can come off as cold because of her facial expressions, but I feel like she's just a very quiet and introverted person, especially since she is both the oldest and the leader. So she's got that weight of responsibility. In fact, she is one of the few leaders I wholeheartedly respect in the K-pop industry. Irene always goes the extra mile to take care of her members. The little subtle things she does for her members say a lot. She tends to do the tasks the other members don't want to do. She buys them food, drinks, and presents. She makes sure they are not cold and fixes their outfits for them. She even takes care of younger groups. Irene doesn't brag about her nice deeds, but she is a total sweetheart, definitely not an ice queen. During a guest appearance on MBC's Oppa Thinking, Joy said, quote, "Irene is a very bright person in general. She is just very shy and she is careful about what she says. She thinks a lot about her words," unquote. I have seen a lot of people, including Blink, say things like, "Oh, I think Jennie is not passionate about music anymore. She prefers modeling." I couldn't disagree more. If Jennie was not passionate about music, she wouldn't have shown so much interest in songwriting and composing. We all know that Jennie had a notebook of 70 plus self-written songs, and she even took part in writing Stay, Solo, and her rap in Sure Thing. Jennie is a good vocalist despite being the only member of Blackpink who has never had any vocal training. I wish she had received more vocal training because I find her voice really beautiful. It's sultry and soulful at the same time. Y'all just saw 3 questionable performances and decided that Jennie doesn't like being an idol. It's true that Jennie likes fashion, but her getting modeling gigs does not mean that she is less passionate about music now. Her interest in music was evident when she requested the live band to teach her to play the drums and guitar last year. She can also play piano and flute. Jennie also looks really happy in How You Like That stages, and it seems like she is actually having a lot of fun, which makes me really happy. I might be in the minority, but I don't really see Jennie being an influencer once Blackpink disbands. On a side note, you can call me weird, but I love listening to Jennie's voice when she speaks. Do me a favor, just watch Jennie's solo V-Lives and interviews with headphones on. Her voice is every ASM artist's fever dream. Just because Chewie was given the visual position in Twice doesn't mean she is untalented in singing and dancing. There are people out there that say Chewie isn't important to Twice at all. She is just a pretty face. Well, I disagree. Chewie is a part of Twice, and Twice wouldn't be Twice without her. It's really sad when Chewie is only mentioned for her visuals. I get that it's her role, but she is a lead dancer and vocalist too. She might not get the most lines in Twice, but I strongly feel that we should all take some time to appreciate her talents besides her looks. Yes, Chewie at first was added to the group because of how overwhelmingly popular she was. But it pisses me off when people discredit her as a lead dancer. She has been rapidly improving herself vocally, much more than some of the other members. She is far above the level when she was at when she debuted. I feel like she has gotten a lot more confident with her voice and is relatively stable. She sounded really good in More and More. Her lines really stood out to me. I think people don't realize that Chewie has to work just as hard as other Twice members. Not to mention the ridiculous amount of hate she receives from fans for being just pretty. Then there are those who say that she doesn't deserve to be called a visual. I can only imagine how frustrating that must be. Anyways, I would like to see Chewie get more attention because she has been improving as a vocalist and as a dancer. One of the million reasons why I love Jin so much is because of his undying self-confidence. Jin's confidence for me is far from being arrogant or narcissistic. I am tired of seeing people say, "Wow, Jin is so full of himself." As someone who has struggled a lot with self-esteem issues, I really adore people who can love themselves. I feel like people focus too much on Jin's worldwide handsome persona, as if it's a part of him, like an ear or a limb. But they don't really pay attention to the amount of hard work Jin has put into becoming an idol. Well, when Jin first came to Big Hit, he had zero singing or dancing experience. But now, he has gotten to a level where that's not even the slightest bit noticeable. Jin isn't narcissistic. I am sure it took a lot of effort for him to be the confident man that he is today. He has an amazing sense of humor, and I like that he doesn't take himself too seriously. BTS without Jin would be really boring. No, I don't take constructive criticism. Jin is so effortlessly funny and entertaining. Whenever I want to introduce my friends to BTS, I always start by showing them Jin's videos. He does the most chaotic things, and I am very grateful for his existence. Oh my god, IU is so boring. Still, she looks better than your faves. Sings better than your faves. Is more talented than your faves. And even your faves adore her. Just accept it. IU is neither bland nor boring. Only people who have not followed her journey jump to such conclusions. Her story is inspirational, and she is definitely one of the nicest K-pop singers and K-drama actresses. Throughout the years watching her on variety shows, I have come to see her as someone who is not hiding behind a persona or being tied down by strict rules of showbiz. IU has been pretty vocal about her struggles with her image as nation's little sister, bulimia, and mental health. Even when her dating scandal came out, she released a statement admitting that it was true. That was such a bold move on IU's part, considering at that time backlash from dating was severe. She also remained really good friends with Sulli, despite Sulli receiving so much backlash from netizens for every little thing she did. This is what I love about IU. At such a young age, she has such a mature, broad perspective towards life and music. IU's story is really inspirational. She had a pretty rough childhood. She was rejected from both SM and JYP, was booed by the audience during her first performance, and her debut album failed commercially. But now, she is regarded as one of the most successful vocalists in Korea. IU is not just a singer, she is a storyteller, and her discography is anything but boring. Even my friends who don't like K-pop like her songs. Seriously, I'd sell a kidney for her new album. She is saving lives with her music. Her songs are not easy to sing either, yet she can sing like 30 plus songs perfectly till the end of a 5-hour concert. IU is my ultimate bias, and I can go on and on and on about what a queen she is, but I'll spare you. So yeah, that's it for the video guys. Bye.